Well, let's talk a little bit about expansion. What the expansion principle says is very simple. It says the feeling of contraction and limitation is suffering, is the source of suffering, and the opposite, the feeling of limitlessness, is happiness. Very simple. And why is that? Why is it that we hate so much limitation? Except for the fact that it's, of course, uncomfortable. And of course, the way we are completely limited, right? If I can't walk through the wall, at least not yet. I can't. I can't. I will let you know, I promise. I will email you as soon as I can. So, but I have many limitations. When I wanted to come to Vienna, I needed to take a train or an airplane. I couldn't just think myself into Vienna. So, and obviously this body as it is, unfortunately going to die at a certain point. So there is also this type of limit. I know that I have limited time, limited experience, and limited body. I cannot be you, even if I wanted to, at least not physically. So we have many limitations, and our mind has many limitations and conditioning, and then we have fears that limit us, and frustrations that make us feel that we can't reach where we want to. And all these things, when we live only through this experience, only this experience in life, is actually beginning to accumulate into an experience of suffering. This is where meditation and spirituality are so essential for us as humans, because they begin to show us that deep inside we're not contracted, we're not limited. We don't really have these apparent walls of the prison. That this is just a sort of imagination, the result of wrong thoughts, wrong feelings, certain contractions and conditioning. So when we begin to meditate and also and to do other practices, we begin to break through the walls and to feel more and more spacious, that we can actually move in different directions, that there is a sky above us, and that our mind is not this tiny box of thoughts. Our mind can actually be an amazing vastness. But still, this is not a reason why we feel that, why our contraction feels like suffering. The deepest reason is that our nature is limitlessness. This is where we came from. This is where our mind originates from. This is the nature of our consciousness. We put the walls through identification, through certain thoughts, and eventually feel like we are very far from our true nature. But your consciousness, by its very nature, has no end and no beginning, no edge, absolutely no limit. And when we begin to experience this breaking of limitations, we feel relieved. This existential tension in us is relieved because we're finally feeling like ourselves. And it's wonderful to feel like ourselves, right? And this is what expansion is all about. It's about bringing us back to this natural feeling of limitlessness.